And here for the post-game, live in the booth, I'm Brendan Stowe. Alongside me are Under Armour Player of the Game, Shador Sanders, and his head coach of the Trinity Christian, Andre Hart. Coach, you guys just came off of winning the TCAL National Championship. How's everything going with you guys right now? You guys had a good time celebrating on the field. What are the celebrations about?
Well, it's just it's the end to a real challenging season. Is all it is, really. I mean, you know, with the pandemic and things like that, and the different challenges you have to do to move around to play games and play good teams, it was good to see it come to a close, and come to a close the way we wanted it to, and that's by winning another championship here with TCAL, and we're so happy to be here and excited. It was a great program that was put on today, very good facilities, and we're just excited and elated by it all.
Coach, amazing game. Now, you've seen a lot of football. You as old as dirt. Have you ever seen a back-to-back kickoff return for touchdown?
You know what? I've only experienced it on TV, where I've been on my couch jumping up and down. This time I had to experience it live as a coach on the sideline. So it was quite exhilarating to see that, man, because it was like a 1-2 punch. They punched and we punched back. So
you guys went down first. Shador, tell me a little bit about the first 10 minutes of the game. You guys immediately go down 2 touchdowns. It's like nothing can go wrong. I mean, nothing can go right.
Yeah.
You know, they seem to have all of the energy, all of the momentum. What was going on in your head as the leader of this team in your senior year?
My senior season, we've been down a lot of times, but I just stayed calm and trust the process. I knew it was nothing crazy that they was doing that we couldn't bounce back and score. We beat ourselves on those 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, right.
Simple.
Exactly. Now, Coach, you ran Matthews. Man, he just barely didn't get most outstanding player. Shador just had such an incredible second half. Everybody believed that he got it, but he played a heck of a game. He was one of the VYPE players to watch. Talk about his play in the first half and how he kind of calmed everything down.
You know, Matthews, you're going to get that from him every night. I think he's been consistent in that the whole year.
Yeah.
So he's one of the guys that we can depend on and put some weight on his back when we need to. And I just knew that part of the game wasn't going to fail us. And he had a strong game, and I just look at what he's going to do next year as a senior, and I'm just excited to see that too.
He's just a junior this year.
He's just a junior, man.
Okay.
He's a junior, man. He's a sleeper. He's got a lot of potential. I think he's had 1,000-yard rushing every year he's been with us, and the kid has more to give.
Yeah, he did good. Tell us a little bit about the defensive scheme as far as, I mean, they had a pretty strong quarterback as well, but he only had, it seemed to me, 1 or 2 targets. Were you focused in on that? Were you trying to rush him? What were you trying to do to kind of stop the flow, especially after that quick jump in the score when they got out on you guys?
Yeah, well, they started hitting us with a lot of screens and things like that, quick passes. So we went to a dime look, 3-down lineman, added an extra DB to kind of slow that and play the flats.
Yeah. And
And then from there, when they got out of that, we went back to our original tight defense with 4 linebackers. So what we wanted to do was try to switch it up and give them some different looks, and that started to help us towards the end of the game.
Shador, you had a good first touchdown pass, kind of got you in the zone. Now, from where we were looking, that thing looked like it was up in the air forever, the first quarter. After you got that initial touchdown pass, tell me how things started to flow and feel from you guys, because you know, you guys are still down 21-7, and then pretty soon you guys started catching your rhythm. How did you use the experience of this year and what you've been through to kind of make sure your team kept momentum after that initial touchdown pass?
It was real good. The whole team, nobody was tripping really when we was down. Everybody felt calm, and then from then on, we just had to play our game, run the ball with Amari. So if I mess up, Amari's gonna say today.
Right.
So that's what he did. So then we got back in the air, and then Jordan, he caught it.
Yeah, Jordan played. Tell me Jordan's last name one more
Jordan
time.
Williams.
Jordan Williams had key catches. Is that one of the game plan things coming in here? Was you passing to him? Has he been one of the targets that you've gone to all throughout the year, or did he just have a spectacular game tonight?
No, Jordan real consistent. In the game, we don't just key on one player. We're not saying we're going to give him the ball more or this other player the ball more. It's just about where the reads, where the safety takes you, and where the backers drop. So then whoever's that man, we're just throwing it to the open window.
Shador, great game. Coach Hart, great game. Initial national championship for TCAL. We couldn't be more pleased. In our interview, in the press box, we were like, oh man, this team from Washington could come and take it. We appreciate you guys
Not
keeping
at
the
all.
first initial championship in Texas.
We're gonna keep it in
God
Texas.
bless you guys, and we'll see you soon.
We got 3 TCALs.
Yes,
We
sir.
got
Yes,
3
sir.
from another one. I ain't gonna talk about them. We got 3 TCALs.
Yes, sir.